cheetah run up and I'm there in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's sauce so I don't even grab the wheel. That's all on my chest, but they don't mean a man to steal. I mean, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil.
Let's see what we can do here.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's week one
straight down.
of the NFL on EA
It looks good on
Sports.
certain people. Yeah, like that don't look good on everybody. That look good on her. Nope, it does not look good on everybody. At least I don't think so.
It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm sure you can pull it off, though.
Brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning.
Sometimes
I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
And no run back on this one. So the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening.
And the only reason why I say that is because when you see put on a different hairstyle, you'd be like, oh, that looks better.
Athlete does everything that you're looking for. Big time in the quarterback run game against their better opponents, but can also operate skillfully from the pocket and can beat you with his mind as well.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up second. Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv.
Oh, what the heck just happened there?
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Yard from the gun. Here's Watson. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And this will be caught at the 30.
Oh, come on,
and all
man.
the way down to the 29.
You were supposed to go and get that.
On 3rd for the Colts. 44 yards.
First down.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped
The ball's coming, but
I mean, they're
why should I?
And they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
James White.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
It's hauled in by Shepard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A shotgun snap for Watson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and...
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. go.
Oh, he got it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by their 6'3" cornerback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. The defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him.
Oh, snap, a juke move worked.
And really want to play well for him.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Brandon, I know it's hard to believe sometimes that a guy who was rated in the top 5 running backs in the draft could be a little bit underrated, but I thought that about Cam Akers. One of my favorite runners in this draft. We just saw that ability right there. Great vision, terrific speed.
Yo, what the heck was that?
He's the #1 high school kid coming out. Now he's exhibiting that talent in the NFL. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Let's go down.
Muscle him here as he pulls it in. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses.
We got a tight end that can block. Let's see how good he is now.
The defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle.
Akers.
Oh, come on, man.
The Colts pick it up, and his guys are going to get the 23-yard line.
It's Cam. Boy, I traded to get you, dog.
That football, these defenders, they become so adept.
We need to look at that.
Jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now,
thank you.
if you're an offensive player,
that
you go through ball
like
security
that.
drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it.
But even with that being the case, it's like, just to see it get loose, it's like just so upsetting. As it should be.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Who's that chasing me?
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Wherever he is, he got some feet.
I understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now a a shotgun snap is
I waited too late, and that's my fault. Dang, dog.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Oh my goodness.
Down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, at least we came back and did
what to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
All right, let's go, Jeff.
43-yard punt, but they get 9.
All right, Marty. I'm going to do right by you.
The Jaguars take over.
The Jaguars getting set to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
Goodness, are we running away from him? Like, is that what we really doing?
Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard on the play.
Because we're not supposed to be running away from him.
3 yards on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. He's got the 1st down.
Let's go, Cam.
Inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to let this...
Oh, dang, he really threw that out
there. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
On 2nd down now, Akers. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Way to hold on to that ball, Paris.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 19. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
1st and 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Campbell making the catch. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
To Harris Campbell.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On second down, Akers. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
How do we not get that, guys?
Third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Oh, with him, I don't want that, dude.
They'll run forward with Bo Scarborough. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane. Let's get it. You know what we're doing here.
Short of the goal line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well. So
all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
There you go, Devin.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
A gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball like...
See, man be getting away with this crap like this, man. I got 2 corners on the field. Why are they not lining up on receivers?
Big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
He just moved me right off the way.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 19.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times.
There you go, Dallas.
use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
What the heck are you doing?
He got maybe a half yard at most.
You stopped me from getting anything. Oh my goodness, do I have to run in the I form in order for this?
Sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Stupid freaking fullback went the wrong way, then came back, got in my way.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He was hit as he threw it there, and it forces
him.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that was incomplete.
He wasn't covered at all.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
What is going on with my quarterback stamina? Getting tired just throwing the ball like that.
We hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Check that. Because if it's down at his booty, we don't have an issue.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 25.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
We'll take that.
Jalen Smith tied for 6th in the NFL in tackles last year, in on the stop there.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd and 6. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw.
Oh,
the throw there going to be incomplete.
The pass intended for Marquise.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this will kick off the crossbar and skip over. It's good. He didn't get that one cleanly at all, but he still gets it to go. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completions.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Dallas Goedert as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? He's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Kirk on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we now go downstate to Orlando. Halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, my goodness!
And it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because I nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll run on
He
first
going
down.
in, that stupid stuff,
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25 yards.
Stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down. In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, there'll be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Oh,
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield, go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now whistles.
Oh, and I pressed the wrong button, picking up the control.
Wow. It's just their first, so 2 remaining. Well, burn one here in this
you should be well rested.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz.
Why does it look like the kick is struggling to get there?
In this 3rd quarter. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board. I hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half. They start the drive with White. And not much to speak of. Only a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up.
Yeah, see, I threw him the ball, but they made him drop. Can you believe that?
He was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Watson.
There you go, ran right into Josh Sweat.
To him as down he goes. Oh boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Goes underneath here to White. And he'll be brought down at the 28.
Tim Bush.
Well short of the first.
Out there getting that.
Good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
As you see, we did not block anybody. We didn't have any plans on blocking anybody, so we all did our job.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up and they tend to play well.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. That catch good for only a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Catch made here by Campbell.
Thankful that he held on to the ball.
To get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down now, Akers.
First down, we'll take it.
Minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Oh, that wasn't the first down? Shoot, we'll
And
get it right now.
quickly, they get to the line. They'll go again here with Akers. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 47.
You see him coming.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
throws there.
Who came through
incomplete.
so quick?
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And
Okay.
now it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
That was going to take too long.
Get him to the ground.
All that
He
deep
has
curve.
another first down at the Colts 33. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Let's see if they can
And a good
pull the
quarterback
linebacker.
facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Oh my goodness.
And the Colts pick it up. And they set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Inches at the 42-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Options galore here, second and a few inches. From the gun, Watson. And they got the hook.
See, like that's the crap. That's not real. I mean, like what the?
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling has been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Way to get there.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going on the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They stay on the ground with White. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Oh, man, that's not what I want.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White.
Oh my goodness, dog! What happened to us?
Touchdown, Indianapolis. James White.
I wasn't there to make the play, but dang, I thought
this opening weekend.
that's why I put the linebackers over there on that side. Like, man, dang.
He's giving him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead.
All right, guys.
Terrific job by
you know what's in front of us.
Carrying the ball and simply saying, I want
them
to win.
and the
Now
computer.
he's hoping his defense has that mentality
Them
as they try
and
to
the
hang
creators
on
of
to
that.
lead.
Can we overcome
Only able to get this
the
to the
stupidity?
19, so
Can we
probably should have
overcome
opted for the touchback.
them?
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. So here's a 1st and 10 now down
They coming out
inside
this
the
wide
20.
9 like on the regular.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going
Go
deep
get that
for
thing. Go get
Brown.
that.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 2nd down, Akers.
What's going on with our O-line, y'all? Like, we supposed to be able to do this.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
We supposed to be able to do this, y'all.
Expected passing situation.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 8. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, this is so
From a defensive perspective, they had
annoying. I
exactly
want to go
what you
for
want
it
anytime
so
they want to throw the
bad.
football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's a very low line drive.
What the
Almost
heck is
whipped
that?
on. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard
Like, I get it wasn't going to go, but I got all the power on that.
Set to take the field. Their
Oh,
defense
man,
got
I'm
the
getting
stop,
screwed on
forced
my
the punt,
kicks.
And now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. First down, here's White. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They keep it on the ground. White again.
Oh
He is
my
close
goodness,
to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 30.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps. You're trying to cover up.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Brian Burns just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to skim the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
And a dump off to White.
All right.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Thank you, Quincy.
5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense.
Yeah, we're going to have to get a 2-point conversion, yo.
By all means.
I ain't feeling confident about kicking anyway.
And the 13-year
Computer get everything they
need. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
You laying the meter, you laying the power meter all the way up there.
Though, I think maybe
they're like you kicked it like a girl.
What we needed to do kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position. But it's not
just
yet.
interesting.
Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But
whatever he gets is going to be a career day, dude.
They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments.
First game.
And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first
half. Oh, wow, look at that.
Did
you see that? Right there. Did you see that right there? They just said we not
going to lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
No matter how good we is, we ain't blocking.
Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Out your rabbit mind. No. We ain't blocking Bobby. That's not what we get paid to do.
Here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And they're going to mark him down short.
Yo, man, who is that?
By about a yard.
That's like
wrecking havoc. 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it with Akers. And he gets it.
Now I'm about to do some scouting real quick because I need to know if these is a bunch of bums that they got out here doing this. Because then I'll know for sure if I'm getting played. Alright, Kenny Vaccaro. Micah Hyde. Okay, I can understand him. Byron Jones. Okay. Yeah, I know the linebackers are solid. Now let's get to the D-lines. Derek Brown. Rookie. John Woods. Takarius McKinley. Okay, they're not bad.
To the 34, good enough for the first.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the 4th quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it's going to be 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And 7.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Go up. Go up.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Colts pick it up. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Oh, my goodness.
And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance.
I mean, for real,
pretty good about what was going on.
Doesn't matter what I do.
And that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed.
The 47-yard line.
Oh, now you want to line up corners with receivers.
On 2nd down now. It's White.
He's
got a first down.
He's just running away from people. Devin Bush is faster than him.
And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 10-yard line. A big pickup there on the run. 43 yards on the ground. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Colts, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much.
Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me.